Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to another Kayla's Curls video. Today I'm going to be making flaxseed gel. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's get started. As you can see, I'm going to be having here a pot with a wooden spoon. I have here some cold water. I also have my flaxseed of choice. You can have any type of flaxseed, this brown one or even the white ones. I also have here my measuring cups as well. I have a 1 cup, half a cup, and a 1/4 cup. I also have here a piece of nylon stocking. You will need this to strain the flaxseed gel once it's done. And I as well have a cup that I'm going to use to strain my flaxseed gel. And then I also have a storage container where I'm going to put my flaxseed gel. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by taking 2.5 cups of cool water, and I'm going to put that here in my pot. So now that I have added my 2.5 cups of water, I'm now going to take my flaxseed and I'm going to add 1/4 cup. So now I'm going to put my stove on maximum right here, and that's the highest setting. And I'm going to allow this flaxseed and water to start boiling. So you want to let it boil for about 7 to 10 minutes, and you're going to let it get thick, almost like egg whites, if you will. And you're going to continue mixing with either a wooden spoon or a metal spoon. So I'm going to go ahead and let this start boiling. Don't mind that, I just clean it so it's active. While you're letting it boil, you want to let it be stirred so that none of the flaxseed stick to the pot or on the side. So I'm just giving a little mix. Now it's starting to boil. I'm gonna give it a little stir here. Let's see. Stir. So it's not thick yet. You can see it's starting to create like a nasty slimy texture a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna let it continue stirring. Taking off the sides and stuff. So looking at the spoon, I can kind of see like that it's kind of getting a little bit thicker, and this is how we want it. So you guys can see that it's like kind of like getting a little bit like gooey, and you can see it on the spoon too. So I'm probably gonna let this boil for another 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. And you want to make sure to keep periodically checking on it and stirring on it, because you don't want the flaxseeds to stick to the bottom of the pot or on the side. Okay guys, so this is what the gel is looking like now. And you guys can see now it's a lot thicker in texture, and you could just see the water has become like very slimy, and none of the flax seeds are sticking at the bottom, so that's a good thing. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little kind of like a texture look here. You could see it's gotten so much thicker on there. See that? And then you could see it on here too, how much thicker it's gotten. I'm gonna go ahead and let this get cool, and I will be right back to strain this for you guys. So I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit, about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll come back and I will strain the flaxseed gel. One thing I forgot to mention is that if you really wanted to, you can also add in some essential oils for scent or like for different benefits. All right guys, so it's been about like 10 to 15 minutes since I've been letting this sit here, and while I was letting it sit here, I actually decided that I'm actually gonna put my black castor oil in there too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add that in there because there's only like just like a little bit left, so I may as well just throw it in. Just gonna give it a little bit of a stir here, and you can just see the thickness of the gel here. It's looking great so far. So I'm just gonna let it cool down a little more so that I can strain it. But it looks amazing, just how I wanted it to come out. So I'm gonna let it cool down a little more because it is still fairly hot. Now, and this is how it's looking. So now I'm gonna strain it. So I just took a cup here and I just took like a nylon stocking. I just cut it at the bottom where the foot would go, and I just put it in like so. And I just wrapped the hair tie so that it doesn't fall in. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pour the flaxseed gel into this cup, just like so. You guys can see. Okay, so there we go. So there it is in there. I'm actually just gonna take it and just like probably squeeze it. That might be better because it's not really. See, I'm just squeezing it out. Okay, so this is what it looks like in here. So that's what the flaxseed gel looks like. I'm gonna pour some more in. Okay, so I think that's as much as I was able to get. That's a lot. That's a lot of it. That's a flaxseed gel. That's what it's looking like on the inside. Okay everyone, so now that I have strained my flaxseed gel, this is what it is looking like. It's a very slimy like. It kind of looks gross, but it's just flaxseed gel. So now I'm just gonna put it in my container here, and you can see it kind of made quite a bit. Next time I'll probably like double the recipe to make a little bit more, but let's pour it in here. So that's what it's looking like. As you guys can see, it's kind of like a little tinted golden brown, almost like a like honey type of color here. And the texture is very loose and slimy. It's still very thick, so it's very nice. I like how it feels in my hands. And I made quite a bit. I think this would be good for, you know, one wash and go. So I'm just gonna leave it in here. I'm gonna put it in the fridge overnight, and then possibly in the next video you guys will see me use this flaxseed gel in my hair. It was super easy to make, and it came out really nice, and it literally took probably like 20 minutes to make, not including the cooling down process, but it did not take long to make. And yeah, that is what it's looking like. And I did add in some black castor oil, just a little bit, like about like a little drop, 2 drops in there. So that's what this is looking like. So make sure to stay tuned when I use this flaxseed gel in my hair. That will probably be in the next video, and I'll give you guys beats and stuff on how it works for my hair. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let this go in the fridge, and I'll take it out tomorrow early to let it, you know, warm up a bit, so it's easy to apply into my hair. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this flaxseed gel. Let me know down below if you're gonna try it out. And yeah, easy flaxseed gel, homemade gel to make. So I'll see you guys in the next Careless Curls video.